cities and their bright lights, there was a quiet village surrounded by rolling hills and dark, endless skies. In this village, the stars were more than just tiny specks of light. They were the heartbeats of the universe, each one a story waiting to be heard. And there was one person who knew these stories better than anyone, Lyra, the Starkeeper. Lyra was an astronomer by day, a quiet observer of the skies. But by night, she became something more, a guide to the stars and their secrets. Each evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Lyra would climb the tallest hill, carrying her journal and an old brass telescope. The villagers loved her stories and often joined her on these clear, starry nights. One evening, as the village gathered around her, Lyra began her story. "Do you know why the stars shine?" she asked, her voice soft but clear. The children leaned closer, their eyes wide with curiosity. "They shine," Lyra continued, "because they are part of something much bigger than themselves. Each star, no matter how small, is a piece of the universe's puzzle, and so are we." A young boy raised his hand. "But how can we be like stars? We don't shine." Lyra smiled, tilting her telescope to face the brightest constellation. "Oh, but we do," she said. "Each of us carries a light within us, a light that only we can share. Just like the stars, we might feel small, but we have a purpose." She turned the telescope to face a smaller, dimmer cluster of stars. "Look here. These stars seem faint, don't they? But together, they form something beautiful, a constellation that guides sailors home and inspires dreamers to explore. Even the smallest lights can change the world." The villagers grew quiet, gazing at the stars above them. Lyra's voice was calm, steady, as she continued. "Think about the trees and the rivers, the animals and the wind. Each is just one part of our world, but without them, life would be incomplete. The same is true for us. Every kind word, every small action, every little moment of care, it all matters." One of the older villagers nodded thoughtfully. "But what about when we feel lost, Lyra? Like we don't belong?" Lyra placed a hand on her telescope, her eyes reflecting the starlight. "Even the stars get lost sometimes," she said. "Clouds may hide them, or the light of day may make them hard to see. But they're always there, waiting to shine again. And when they do, they remind us that no matter where we are, we're connected to the earth, to each other, and to something far greater than we can imagine." The villagers stayed late into the night, lying on blankets, pointing out constellations, and marveling at the quiet beauty of the sky. Lyra shared more stories, each one a gentle reminder of how the universe, vast and mysterious, held a place for everyone. The stars, she said, were not so different from people, each one unique, each one important. As the villagers began to drift home, Lyra stayed behind, watching the stars blink softly above her. She closed her eyes and felt the cool breeze on her skin, the hum of the earth beneath her, and the endless sky stretching out in all directions. She felt small, yes, but also infinite, part of something so beautiful, so grand, that it made her heart ache in the best way. Tonight, as you close your eyes, imagine the stars above you. Feel their light, steady and eternal, and know that you are connected to them, to the earth, and to everyone who has ever gazed at the night sky. You are part of this vast